With a revised driver lineup and a radical new Yaris WRC, it's been a promising start to 2018 for Toyota Gazoo Racing. In the stunning setting of the Sierra Nevada mountains, they were in positive mood as they tested the new car ahead of the third round of the championship in Mexico.
We have had a good start for the season. Monte Carlo, all the cars were very competitive. At the end, Ott Tanak finished second, I was third, and Esapekka was just lying fourth until the very last stage, and then he did a small mistake. Basically, the performance of the Yaris was really good in the first event. Then we went to second event. We all three finished. Esapekka was the quickest from us. For me, it's looking really nice and an exciting year.
Can't make a big steps anymore in this level, but I think we made a good progress on the off-season, which is very short. Small things we managed to improve, and I think the performance in Monte Carlo and in Rally Sweden was in good levels.
Esapekka Lappi wowed the WRC paddock with victory in Finland last season. He remains in the driver lineup alongside Jari-Matti Latvala, while team boss Tommi Mäkinen has added the talented Estonian Ott Tanak.
There is a lot of excitement, you know, it's something new for me to come into a new team, but I think actually this new family to me, they make the welcome quite easy, you know, so far all the testing has gone quite smooth, and we've learned a lot in a very short time.
Ott has done a few days of test on Sweden, few days for Monte Carlo. Of course you need some experience, because when you jump to the new car, it is so different, and there is the own soul with our car, which means different kind of driving style, different kind of things. It takes some time, but I know that he's professional, and normally professionals can learn pretty quickly.
The hard gravel and altitude of the Almeria stages replicate conditions in Mexico. They were a tough test for the Yaris as well as for the Toyota new boy.
Obviously still quite a bit to learn, you know, but I think there are some very strong points on this car. I just need to learn the car a bit and the way to use it.
Mäkinen has created the perfect mix of young talent and experience. High above the town of Felix, veteran Finn Latvala was showing all the skills of the star we first saw 10 years ago.
I start to smile when I think back, you know, I was 22. My approach was every rally, every corner, just absolutely flat out as long as I can. And basically, we were quick when we could finish, but there were many races we didn't finish. We ended up to the pushes, or we ended up losing the wheel or something, because I didn't have this sort of bigger picture at that time.
The team would head to Mexico just 1 point behind Hyundai in the Manufacturers' Championship, and with all three drivers in the top 5 of the standings.
If we want to be champions as a team, we need to have stable results throughout the year. Hyundai has a really strong lineup. They are the biggest rival. We need to win some rallies with 1 or 2 or something like this to be able to fight against Hyundai.
But it wasn't Hyundai who ruled the stages in Mexico. It was reigning champion Sebastian Ogier in the M Sport Ford. The high-altitude reliability issues put pay to Toyota's podium hopes, but the testing paid off when all three drivers claimed stage wins, sweeping the final 3 legs of the rally. For Toyota, though, the ultimate goal is to win the Manufacturers' Championship 19 years after they last won it with the Corolla WRC.
When I got the opportunity to join the team, it was so impressive feeling. It's like you're coming home, and that's what I really want. I want to bring the manufacturer's title for the team with the Yaris. I mean, this is a new generation car. Corolla was in the 90s, and it's been a long gap between, but I want to be Toyota to be successful again.